I pulled up to his grandma's funeral in a white dress and said, "She always loved me more than you." And I meant that shit. Deadass. Her whole casket wasn't even fully lowered and I had folks looking at me like I was the devil in heels. But you wanna know the real wild part? I don't even feel bad. Not really. I'm Kiana. I'm 29. From the east side, you know, the one where folks still get their hair braided in somebody's kitchen and everybody got a cousin who either rap, scam or do lashes. And yeah, I did all three at some point. But this ain't about me like that. It's about what led up to that moment, me standing there with all eyes on me like I ruined the day. Nah, baby, I was the day. So let me backtrack, 'cause I already know you like, Kiana, what the fuck happened to make you pull a stunt like that? It started 2 years ago. I was messin' with this nigga named Jalen. Tall, fake deep, wore hoodies in the summer type. Swore he was the smartest one out his friends, but honestly, that nigga was just louder than everybody else. Had one of them jobs that sound important but don't pay enough. He worked at some furniture warehouse, drivin' the box trucks and flexin' like he was CEO. We met outside the corner store by my cousin Tasha crib. I was comin' out with a peach Fanta and some hot fries, and he gone hit me with the "Damn, ma, you lookin' like you the snack, not them chips." Corny as hell. But his teeth was straight and he had that walk like he been through shit and survived. That was enough. I gave him my number. Shit moved quick. By month 3, I was at his apartment more than mine. His spot was in one of them lil raggedy units where the wall's thin as fuck and you can hear somebody cuffin' next door. He had a mattress on the floor, TV on a crate, and like 3 bottles of body wash in the shower. Still, I stayed. See, the thing about Jalen was he knew how to talk. Had me thinkin' I was his piece, his future, his ride or die. And for a minute, I believed it. He'd rub my feet while we watched Netflix on his bootleg Fire Stick, cook them lil struggle meals, you know, them jail-style noodles with cut-up hot dogs, and gas me up like I was a queen. But here's where shit started shiftin'. He got this cousin, Markel, who talked too much. Always tryin' to flirt, always in our business. One night, we at this house party in his auntie basement, and Markel slid up next to me like, "Damn, you the one Jalen was talkin' about? You way colder than he described." I played it off, but something about how he said it didn't sit right. Like, why you talkin' about me at all to him like that? I ain't like that energy. Couple weeks later, Jalen started actin' weird. He go from callin' me baby every 10 minutes to barely textin' back. I ask him straight up, "You messin' with somebody else?" He laugh and say, "Why you always trippin'? You must be the one out here bein' sneaky." That flipped a switch. I knew right then. Projection. Classic bum behavior. So I did what any girl with too much pride and too many screenshots would do. I started diggin'. And guess what? This nigga been fucking with his ex. Yeah. Brielle. The same dusty wig-having girl he swore he left in 2019. I ain't confront him right away. I'm strategic. I played it cool. Got tighter with his grandma, Miss Edna. That old lady was something else. She loved me. Like real love. Invited me to her church, taught me how to make greens from scratch, even gave me her damn sweet potato pie recipe, which she told her own family she was talking to the grave. We used to sit on her porch, talkin' 'bout life and Jalen, and she'd say shit like, "He better not mess this up. You good for him." That woman knew. She knew he ain't shit, but she saw something in me. Said I reminded her of herself. Fast forward. I'm done with Jalen. Left his key on his kitchen table next to a cold-ass plate of spaghetti. Ghosted him. Like, poof. But I stayed in touch with Miss Edna. I'd pull up on her after work, bring her favorite strawberry milkshake, just vibe. Then last summer she got sick. Fast. Cancer. Real bad. I was there more than her family. Cleaned her bathroom, ran errands, even took her to appointments. That's when I found out she changed her will. Not like full-on inheritance, but she left me her jewelry box and some family photos. Said I was her people now. Jalen ain't like that. Started blowing up my phone, mad I was around. Said I was trying to replace his mama, who, by the way, ain't visit his grandma once during chemo. When she passed, it hit me like bricks. I cried in the Dollar Tree parking lot for like an hour. Real ugly cry. She was the only one who ever told me I wasn't hard to love. And you think I was finna sit quiet while they pretended I ain't exist? Nah. Hell nah. So I planned it. I picked out this white fitted dress, the one I wore to brunch for my cousin's baby shower. It showed just enough and hugged in all the right places. I did my makeup, kept it neutral but still that beat that says, yeah, I'm here. I pulled up late on purpose. Everyone already seated. They was inside the church when I walked through that door, heels clicking like a damn movie scene. I ain't even sit down. I walked straight to the front. Jalen turned around like he seen a ghost. His mama clutched her purse. Brielle looked like she wanted to fade into the pew. I walked up to the casket, placed a white rose, then turned around. She always loved me more than you. That's all I said. Gasps. Dead silence. Then whisperin'. His auntie looked like she wanted to fight. But nobody moved. They just watched me walk out. And you know what? I ain't cry. I wasn't sad. I was done. But the fallout? Phew. Let me tell you. Jalen went on Facebook the next day tombout, some people really got no shame. Disrespecting a funeral for clout. Nigga, please. His cousins posted subtweets, trying to drag me. Brielle made an Instagram story crying in her car, saying, some people can't let go. I messaged her like, girl, your man been let go. I just ain't let go of the truth. Whole block was talking 4 weeks. My mama ain't speak to me for 2 days. Said I embarrassed the family. I told her, you taught me to never let nobody erase me. And that's what they tried to do. Do I regret it? Kinda. Not the act. Just the attention. I ain't like being the topic for everybody with a Metro PCS. But Miss Edna? I know she would have smirked. She would have said, well, baby, you sure did make your point. And that's what it was. A point. A punctuation mark on a story that shoulda ended different. I wasn't perfect. I was messy. Petty. Maybe even wrong. But I was real. And that woman loved me for it. So yeah. I pulled up to his grandma's funeral in a white dress and said she loved me more than him. And I'll say it again. Because she did. It's crazy how a single sentence can flip your whole world. She always loved me more than you. That line still echoing in folks' heads, I know it. But let me be clear, that funeral wasn't the end. That was just the spark. The real fire came after. You wanna know what happened when the white dress came off and the city kept talking? Let me take you there. I'm still Kiana, 29, still posted on the east side. Still got bills stacked on my fridge with a magnet that say pray on it. Still got that same busted-ass Honda with the one door that don't open unless you yank it like you mad. But now, everywhere I went, people ain't just see me. They remembered me. It started at the corner store. I was just trying to grab a Dutch and some peach rings, and the cashier, Miss Lele's son, Trey, gone say, you really did that at the funeral, huh? You got these old folks shook. And he laughed, but I could tell he ain't know if he was supposed to. That's how it was. Niggas ain't know whether to respect me or fear me. But that was just noise. I was trying to move on. For real. I started staying to myself more. Got a part-time gig at this soul food spot doing hostess shifts. It was boring, but the tips from the old heads on Sunday made up for it. Still, every time a new face came in, I could feel eyes on me like, that's her. The funeral girl. Then one day, I saw him. Jalen. Walked right up to the register at the spot like he owned the place. I swear my heart did that weird drop like when your EBT card don't swipe the first time. He looked the same, maybe a lil skinnier. Hoodie up, jaw tight, like he been losing sleep. He ain't say shit to me at first. Just ordered his damn catfish plate like we ain't got a whole storm of history between us. I handed his food off to one of the runners, trying to stay cool. But he waited. You really out here like you ain't just violated my whole family. I turned around slow. I ain't violate nobody. I told the truth. That funeral was fake anyway. Y'all showed up for pictures, not for her. He stepped closer. You think you special 'cause she liked you? That don't make you family. Nah, I said. But it made me loyal. He ain't have nothin' to say after that. Just stormed out with his paper plate and ego all bruised up. And just like that, the fire reignited. Next day, my boss called me in. Said she got a call from a concerned customer saying I was bringing drama to the restaurant. Told me I could finish the week, but she ain't wanna renew my shifts after that. I was heated. Petty heated. So I did what I do best. I got on Facebook. I posted a throwback pic of me and Miss Edna, captioned, "Some people only visit graves." I was there when it mattered. The comments? Wild. His cousin Shanice popped in like, "You still talking about my grandma? You obsessed." Brielle gone DM me, "You're so miserable it's honestly sad." Heal. I screenshotted it and posted that too. Then came the phone call. Tasha. My cousin. My day one. Girl, you got folks planning to pull up on you. Jalen out here saying you trying to ruin his life. I laughed. Nigga ain't got no life to ruin. He mad 'cause the one person who saw good in him ain't here no more. Tasha wasn't playin'. Watch yourself, Key. These niggas don't play fair. And I should have listened. But pride loud as hell. I ain't wanna believe nobody would do something serious over words. That weekend, my tires got slashed. All four. Parked right outside my apartment. I came out with my groceries, seeing them flat and feelin' my stomach flip. The lil note under my wiper said, "Watch your mouth. I ain't call the cops. I ain't trust 'em, and they don't do shit around here anyway." Instead, I posted the note. No caption. People started talking sides. Like it was a damn reality show. Some folks saying I was bold. Others saying I was bitter. One dude even made a TikTok like, "This the funeral shorty everybody talkin' 'bout." It got 50K views. I became a meme. No cap. But here's the part one ain't told nobody yet. Miss Edna left me more than a jewelry box. She left me her journals. One day I was cleaning my closet, and I found this zip-up case with 4 little notebooks inside. And phew, they had everything. Letters to her dead husband. Prayers. Gossip from the church. And pages about Jalen. She wrote, "He got too much pride. That boy can't hold love because he don't know what to do with it. But Kiana, she love him anyway. I just hope he don't ruin her." That broke me. I sat on my floor and cried for 2 hours straight. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't mad 'cause they erased me. I was mad 'cause I let myself become a storyline instead of a whole person. But fuck it. I leaned in. I started a blog. Called it the White Dress Chronicles. At first it was just ventin'. Then I started getting comments. Women who been through similar shit. Side chicks who turned out to be the real ones. Girlfriends who got erased when a man's mama ain't like them. I told the story. Raw. No edits. Just me and my busted laptop. And it blew up. Within 3 months, I had 10K followers. Started doing story times on YouTube. Turned my drama into content. Turned my pain into a check. Guess who came crawling back? Jalen. Slid in my DMs like, damn, so you really just using me for views now? That's wild. I replied, you used me for comfort. We even. He tried to say he missed me. That he still had my hair tie on his dresser. That he be hearin' my laugh when he fall asleep. Boy, bye. I ain't fall for it. But part of me wanted to. Part of me still saw the version of him that sat behind his grandma while she taught us how to fold fitted sheets. But that version died with her. I moved different after that. I ain't entertain nobody who ain't showin' love in the light. I ain't waste time explainin' myself to people who only understand pain when it's theirs. I got me a new job, front desk at a hair salon. Classier vibe, less drama. Started Savon up. Got my own place finally, no roommates. Just me and my lil plant babies. And the white dress? Still hangin' in my closet. I look at it sometimes. Not with shame. But with clarity. That day wasn't about being petty. It was about sayin', you won't rewrite my chapter. So if you ask me if I regret it? Nah. I regret not seeing myself sooner. I regret letting a nigga trick me into thinking I was just a side piece in his story. But now? I write the whole book. And I sign it with red lipstick. Kiana.